I should get to work. Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
That was Connecticut State Police Supervisor Brian Fahey.
I have a problem between you and I, definitely.
His body camera's on.
In 2021, after he assaulted an auditor and threw the citizen's phone, an incident recorded also on a police body camera, one might have expected Fahey to face charges or be suspended. Instead, Fahey is still on the job, and the Connecticut State Police have engaged in a whitewash.
I'm not the one.
All right.
This 21-page internal affairs report on the Fahey attack is filled with false statements and outright lies.
We're going to have a problem between you and I, definitely.
His body camera's on.
On page 17, quote, as Sergeant Fahey was escorting Reyes, who was walking backwards, he held on to the bottom portion of Reyes' shirt to ensure he didn't trip over a curb or lose his balance and fall backwards. Reyes was never violently pushed backwards. But the video shows Fahey did push Reyes. And the shirt grab clearly was not for the auditor's safety.
His body camera's on. Stop. He has his body camera on.
I don't care.
Stop,
I don't
man.
care. Right?
Another page 17, quote, Reyes dropped his cell phone from his right hand straight down into a bed of mulch. Sergeant Fahey did not grab Reyes' cell phone and throw it. The video, though, shows Fahey's hand grabbing the phone and throwing it.
Right?
This
is private property, okay?
I'm not doing anything.
You're not going to
I will get
videotape
off.
me and
I'll
have
get
an
off of
attitude
it.
with me.
The July 2021 incident erupted after Reyes went to the state police headquarters and complained politely about a trooper he had encountered earlier.
Yeah, I want to speak to internal affairs, correct?
So internal affairs is just take a guess real quick.
Okay.
All right, you just fill it out. What's the complaint about? Trooper or?
It's about a trooper, correct.
Okay.
The internal affairs report notes that Sergeant Fahey came out because Fahey was a supervisor.
How you doing, Sergeant?
You're videotaping me?
Yes, I am.
Okay. I don't want to talk to you then. If you want to videotape me, then if you want to talk to me like a man, we can chat.
But what about you guys wear body cameras here? What's the difference?
I don't have a body camera.
I understand that. What can I get your name, Sergeant?
Yeah, Brian Fahey is my name.
Brian Fahey.
On page 16, quote, Sergeant Fahey remained professional, never once speaking to Reyes in a derogatory or otherwise unprofessional tone. No.
I'll be right with you guys.
You're all set here?
Excuse me?
Are you all set here?
Well, yeah, there's nothing else obviously you can help me out with at this
Okay,
point.
so you're all set. So you're going to go to IA right now, correct?
Yeah, I'll be
Okay,
there.
all right.
I'm going to be going.
Okay.
I'm going to be going.
Okay. So you're going to stand here with your cell phone on?
I thought you were busy. I thought you were a
I
busy
am.
man.
I am busy.
So you should
am.
get to work.
I should get to work? Is that what you're telling me?
If you're busy.
Fahey himself seemed to mislead internal affairs. In his own statement, he included assertions from a witness. Quote, it should be noted that the man was putting the phone into the sergeant's face and had to be approximately 5 inches away from the sergeant's face. But a state trooper's own body camera video shows Reyes was not putting his phone in Fahey's face and was much further away, not 5 inches.
I should get to work? Is that what you're telling me?
Sorry. You're gonna do an interference.
His body camera's on.
We'll be
His
ready.
body camera's on. Stop. He has his body camera on.
I don't care.
Stop,
I
man.
don't care.
Step back.
Right?
In the internal affairs report findings, here's the only criticism of Fahey. Quote, in this case, Sergeant Fahey could have been more effective in the timely manner of when and how he deployed de-escalation techniques, reducing the likelihood of the incident escalating to the point it did. Sergeant Fahey's conduct fell short of what is expected of CSP personnel as it relates to his interaction with Mr. Reyes at the conclusion of their interaction. This performance shortcoming will be addressed administratively by his supervisor. In other words, no charges, no suspension, and nothing in the personnel file. Just a chat with a supervisor in which he and Fahey probably laughed about all of this. And you wonder why the public does not trust law enforcement, especially when it comes to police accountability. Think of it this way. If you or I, an ordinary citizen, grabbed a state trooper by their shirt, pushed the trooper, slapped at their hand, and threw something of theirs to the ground, would we get away with it? Would an investigator conclude that we had held the trooper by the shirt just to keep that trooper safe and to keep them from falling to the ground? Of course not. We would get charged with assault, and then we would get an additional charge of making false statements for lying to the investigator who compiled the report. The fact is, what the Connecticut State Police did in this case is a perfect example of law enforcement thinking they are above the law and that if there is evidence, even from their own video cameras, that they violated a citizen's rights or even assaulted them, well, there will always be somebody in internal affairs to whitewash it. Let me be clear. I'm a resident of Connecticut, and I don't think all Connecticut state troopers are liars and corrupt. But the troopers and state police staff involved in this case are an absolute embarrassment. Kudos to Long Island Audit Sean Paul Reyes for standing up for himself and for all of us. One can only hope that Reyes files a lawsuit against the state police and takes it to a Connecticut jury. I'm David Shuster. Thanks for watching.